Welcome back to Wit Gaming. I am Wit. Today we're doing some more gaming in Tower Dominion. Alright. Now we have some decisions to make. So we have Air Marshal Trevia. We haven't played. Army Command Staff. Army Command Staff Maggle. I want to do somebody else. I want to go back to Fargon Assault Group. It's been a couple videos since we've tried anybody from here, so I like the idea of this guy, Iron Captain Milio. Buildings adjacent to HQ get plus 25% damage, rate of fire, and an extra 2 range, and he starts with 2 doctrines. We've played her. We have not played Lieutenant Delvin. Buildings at height 3 gain 25% damage. Starts with 1 Warwolf position. Starts with 5 extra tech and 1 ammo depot. Let's try Captain Sicoldi. So this will be our first time in Frontier mode as well, which is, I guess, technically the hardest difficulty. So I don't know what it actually is. I don't know how it's different yet, so we'll see. I guess. Okay, so this is how it's different. Alright, so it says far away from the light of Savarsto, dangerous battlefields at the edge of the Empire await courageous commanders. Do we just select like any number of these and it like you get extra points based on the difficulty, I guess? That's crazy. But if we're gonna do that, this is the faction to do it with. Let's see. Slow is less effective. I don't know. Can you just select them all? Yeah, you can. So it's up to like 2 times. Okay, I see. Interesting. Okay. Let's try to get it up to. It says accumulate at least 5 to unlock special dotations. Okay. Yikes, that one seems hard. Minus 50% resource amounts from reinforcement. Buildings adjacent to neutral buildings suffer 15% rate of fire. Extra 20% HP seems nuts. Yikes. Get 1 negative doctrine among 2. I think if you only have 1 battlefront, all foes gain 20% HP, maybe. I mean, we're kind of going down. We want to get to like maybe 2 then, I guess. Okay, so gain 1 special dotation 1 time. Okay, let's try it. Let's see. Okay, Frontier dotations. HQ gains 5% repair, gain 1 tech, or gain 1 barricade. We'll do the 5% repair because that seems good. Alright, so if we want to go for 2, we could just let's just build these 2 together and then these 3 together. And if that's the case, we're going to do an L right here to start things off. And then let's get the extra supply production. Plus 50%, 40. Yeah, I still think we do that one over the 15 recon production. We already have 20 recon production, so that's fine. Love you. And then we'll wait on that one. Okay, but we do need to place towers on this one because we are not playing what we were before. So let's put that mirror door down. Let's gain extra reinforcement. Let's do I guess we'll do a mirror door over here too with an extra reinforcement. Okay. You could theoretically just tank with the we have the 40% plus another 5% from the what's it? So 45%. Let's do a bunker and what's it? Let's just put that there, I guess. And then 30% HQ, and then send it. Okay, what do we get? We got a T, which is fine. Could put that there. Yeah, I think that's the best place. Then we're gonna try to get a straightaway here, connect those. Could do that. I'll take that one. Do that. Actually, that's not bad either. I think I like that better than that. And this one, I suppose, could do that. I don't like that very much though. Probably that with that one. Let's do that. And then put that down. Send it. Let's do sturdy bunker efficiency. We got a straightaway. Perfect. That's what we wanted right here. So now everywhere except for here we have extensions. So that would be our next prior. Oh no, we don't have one here. So let's do that. Extra range, detection, send it. Let's do another barricade, and we could do a werewolf, actually. Dang, just a little bit short of that. Alright, let's just send it. We'll do that one. What do we get? What do we get? We got a T. So we need to decide how we want to do that, what setup we want to do here. I think we just do the T here, and then we branch it off one of these directions, if we can. Probably this direct. Probably we're trying to get the main branch coming out of there. So, all right, neutral building, 5 recon production. That's not terrible. Especially if we just do something like that. Yeah, I like that. And then let's do that. Send it. Set height 0. Alright. Sturdy bunker costs. Okay, we did see. Let's check those real quick. We got camouflage, so that's good. We did what we did. You know, what would have been better is probably another, what's it there? But, light mortar could have been good there. And then, though, we could put a light mortar right here, I think, and it'd be alright. Just send it. We want to get this Puma tower down. Okay. Another Puma, a Bastion. Okay, we got the L. That's perfect. Okay, so there. And then, I don't think that's good enough there. I guess for the first one, it's fine. Place that down too. We do need to get something here. We need to get a T here or an L here. I would prefer an L, I think, but do this one for the blueprints. Take a werewolf and geez Louise, I guess a barricade. Okay. And then let's do that one. Doesn't make it so we can't do much else. Okay, when you get the T, alright, let's do that. Okay, mirror and bunker, I guess. Actually, I really like that. Very cool. Yeah, I like this one. Puma and 2 light mortars. What do we get? A 3. Okay. I think we do this, and then we're gonna try to make a U here, and then branch off this way, maybe down that way, something like that. And then Do that. Okay, send it. I think that's tier. That's height 3 there. I think. Yeah, it is. So Puma over there would be great. Perfect. Doing okay. Doing okay. Droid operations was okay. I'll do the retribution position. That will be good. At some point. Okay, send this wave. Let's do the Warwolf efficiency. We've got 2 of them already, so it makes sense. Okay, straight away here. Adjacent buildings get the buff on that one. You know what? Let me actually. It's too late. Puma and Durandal cross, I guess. That was an accident. I was trying to rotate that. Okay. Really want a T here. Yeah, T piece, not a full way. Oh, these suck. Guess we just take the light mortar. That Warwolf one is never going to be right. Okay, that's an L. That's kind of what we wanted, so let's put that there. Adjacent buildings gain detection and 1 range. Okay. We definitely need to get this branched out over here. Let's do the Puma position and advanced mirror door. Alright, so we can see pack tactics, the floating Synid, and then the Curlo. So 2 flying things. I think we're gonna do and take the extra air damage, and then we definitely want to be keeping an eye out for Puma towers. Okay, that's height 2. All these are height 1, man. So we did the 5 damage on each wave because it goes all the way to the what's it. So. Okay, we have a ton of recon. So we'll take the scout tower. What do we get? We got a straightaway here. That's annoying. Let's just re-roll that. Okay, and L, that's what we wanted. Perfect. Place that down. Does make this a little bit weaker in its current position, but like this is gonna be a great. That would be. Maybe we sell it even, and plan to put like a salamander tower there, and put one there. That would be good. We do need to make sure we are paying attention over here now. Let's do that. Weapons, mine launcher. 2 range and targets are slowed. 3 range as long as it's nothing adjacent to it gets 50% damage and rate of fire. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. I'll try to remember not to put anything next to that. I guess I kind of need some more detection units over here. Let's do the Durandal and 500 or 500. Okay, the new units are coming. The Curlo and the floating. What's it? We are gonna definitely put down a. What's it here? Do we want to do the range over the damage? I don't think so. I guess we could. Let's just do the 3 range. That'll actually be pretty big. Especially since it's low on the ground, you know. And we're gonna save for this next. Okay, so those, yeah, these are the ones that fly straight there. So we need to put it over here as well. Maybe like there's a there. I love the super heavy pulse, man. I gotta take that. The thing did work in our first one victory. So we could go a T here. I think we could put the T over here, like we were planning. Extra discovery by putting something next to that. Put that there. Put that there. Definitely want to get this leveled up. We'll do this one. And then do that. take the Puma position costs, even though it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's late, but it's kind of late. And we're gonna actually wrap this around left here, and maybe try to bring it back down this way. And then let's do Retribution Tower. Maybe not yet. It would be fantastic right here. Like, look at that range. Put it like that. It reaches all the way to the... Oof, that's so tempting. I think we do sell this one. I think we sell it. Let's put the Retribution Tower there. And, yeah, we'll do anti-air, I guess, over the 50% damage. And then, extra, yeah, we'll do this one. Okay. Got so much range. Yeah, look how fast they're dying now. I took the super heavy pulse, but we don't have any shielded enemies yet at all, so... We might not, I mean, we'll probably still place it down if, but it's definitely not a priority yet. Let's do the scout hideout and position cost. We're gonna do this here, level it up. Let's do 5% damage per active building, and let's slow targets. Because this is it is next to something, so we didn't want to do the special con link. That's not, yeah, that is max, okay. So they are still getting to the base here. Let's do that. We're gonna do extra HP on it. Gain 10 supply when the is destroyed. And there are no adjacent buildings yet, but we might end up doing that. Let's do, I guess, the obvious choice. Okay, so we have a T now. I actually think I might re-roll it. Yeah, we'll just do an L. There we go. Start pulling it back this way. All buildings gain 10 damage against air units. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. That's 3 there, right? Yeah. I think we're just gonna do... I kind of want to put this here. Yeah, that's actually probably... Let's do that. Extra range, extra explosion size, and 20 damage plus 1 target, plus 75% damage to 2 targets, and 50% explosion size. This one's just really, really good. I think I'm just gonna wait on that one. We got 2 grand right now, so 10 damage per height level, which is only 10 damage, but still. There's no shield, so let's just do the detection, and oof, we're taking damage, lots of damage actually over here. They got both barricades. I forgot this was wave 25 actually. I wasn't paying attention, but we still survived somehow. So, we really need... I'm gonna take this because I actually think we need some more air defense, and I can place this thing like right here to help with that. Let's do, yeah, anti-air weapon, and 30% damage rate of fire and reload speed, and then we can do the adjacent fire gain, or adjacent buildings gain rate of fire, and then we could do... I think we want that one. Let's check the... Let's get that leveled up. Let's get... Let's do that one. I'm really not too worried about this one, but we'll do that. This one's not leveled up at all. Let's do the extra range on that one too. Okay, send it. Air units. Single target. Get that. $2,900 is what that one's gonna be. Zone command, I'm interested. I can't remember what that does, so I think we're gonna take that. Yeah, let's take that. See, I forget what it does. What do we get? We got a T again. Could do that. What's this building do? 50 supply production. I suppose it's still worth putting a cheaper tower there, even for just the 50 supply production. Oh wait, you know what? Hold on, let's cancel that. What's this? This thing does. It's basically the same that way as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's technically better coverage. Okay. Range 50 damage, 80 supply, and 10 recon production. That would boost that per supply up a lot. Let's do that. 160 supply production if we get to 300. Okay. This weapons or 50% damage and reload speed. Take the extra supply here. Okay, we get to see the next ones, which is finally a shielded unit and then camouflage unit, which I'm not too worried about. I really am contemplating that, but so now I think it's worth putting this down. Oh, we have an ammo depot. Or do we give it the extra range? I think rate of fire is fine, and then put down the ammo depot right there. Bonus increased by 5. They get 20% damage and rate of fire. Yeah, I think we do that, and then the bonus increased to 25%, maybe? Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's send it. That one's maxed. Things. Okay, what about that's is that max? That's max, okay. Level that up. Puma and a sturdy bunker, I think sounds good. What do we get? What do we get? An L. Put that there. Because this still will cover the flyers. Adjacent buildings deal 50% damage to shields. That's not bad. That would hit the Mirador and that. And then what's the final two choices? We have 3 tech left. Yeah, let's do that, and then that. Get that maxed. Let's get the mine launcher, that's fine. Bonus increased by 5%, bonus increased by 10%. Sure. This is never even, we gotta get that leveled up. That one leveled up. That leveled up, that leveled up. Okay. There's 200 supply and another Puma. Okay, here come the next 2. Definitely doing that. That, and that. I don't think it's even worth doing that now. I think we just do Heavy Vencedor, Reaper Cannon. Actually, I want to see where the 120 supply production. If you get that building early, that could be nuts. Holy moly, we're at 78 HP. Oh no! That happened fast. Man. +5 discovery per battlefront. Man, that happened fast. Those guys were nuts. Those Lekos guys, yeah, I think that was them. I think that's what killed us there. Man, that's not bad though. Wave 30 for our first attempt on Frontier mode. Extra reroll cost. HP loses 5% each wave. Slow is less effective, and if you only have one battlefront, all foes gain 20% HP, which we had 2 battlefronts, so that wasn't an issue, but we managed it. Well, dang, man, I thought I was getting, maybe I got a little overconfident there by not placing more down. I was trying to get things maxed. Man, I was really getting hopeful there because I was gonna try to maybe bring these 2 and then like make the 2 paths like head out, like bring this in over here, bring this over here, and then they go out straight like that, and then I could be building towers that are hitting both entry points, but that was my plan. So, guys, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for spending some of your precious free time with me today. I'm truly, truly grateful you chose to do so. I know you only get so much of it, so the fact you chose to spend some of it with me means a lot. Please show the like button some love. Give the sub button a big ol' hug for me. And other than that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.